Greetings. If you are watching this video, it's because you're considering buying these Charmed bars. As is often the case, I received this product free for the purposes of review, but despite that, I'll be completely candid about it because I shop on Amazon the same way you do, and I don't want unpleasant surprises showing up in the mail. So I have not tried these yet, but I will do so live on the camera. My fiance, who is not in evidence this evening, has already tried them and determined that her favorite was apple. And in fact, she liked them so well that she actually looked into buying some for herself, which is impressive. Usually we get things free and then we don't really care for them enough that we would actually buy them. But in this case, she's considering it. So, all right. So the first one I will try is the almond butter crandipity. As I said, I've not tried this to this point, but my fiance has generously left me exactly half, or knowing her, probably a little more than half. So let's. It smells heavily of nuts, unsurprisingly. It's a little dry and very dense. I taste mostly almonds. It has a consistency almost of almond meal, with just the tiniest hint of cranberries, which shouldn't be surprising, I guess. The number one ingredient is honey, followed by almond butter, raisins, almonds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, dry and sweetened cranberries, walnuts, coconut, and sea salt. If for no other reason, it's impressive that all the ingredients on these are completely pronounceable and familiar. So there's nothing unusual. So I would say that it doesn't exactly make me say, "Oh my gosh, I want to eat more of that," but at the same time, it is so natural and healthy that I'd be tempted. Okay, the next one is the Apple-Rageous Cashew Butter. Again, my fiance was nice enough to leave me slightly more than half. Smells of apples, as wouldn't be surprising. And it looks to be mostly apples and nuts. You kind of get a cross. I should give you a cross section of the other one first. Okay, so this is the almond butter crandipity, and you can kind of see that most of that is nuts and a very small percentage of berries and other flavorings, I guess. And similar with this, it's mostly a cross section of nuts and apples. So let's give this a go. That's very chewy. The almond one was kind of dry. It tastes like a cookie almost, like a very chewy, moist cookie. And it's much more sweet than the almond. Now, my fiance said she liked the apple much better, and I have to agree with her. It's got much more body and much more moisture. And last but not least is the peanut butter cherry licious. My fiance has a mild allergy to peanuts, so she couldn't try this one. But I do not have such an allergy, so I will give it a shot. It smells strongly of peanuts. You can kind of maybe get a close-up look there. Again, lots of nuts and honey, peanut butter, sunflower seeds, cashews, pecans, dates, dried cherries, coconut, and sea salt. If I break this open, you can kind of see inside some of the texture there. I mean, that's just pure unadulterated, nutrition and good food. That doesn't mean it tastes good, but at least it's very natural. So also very chewy. Surprisingly, it doesn't taste like the prototypical peanut butter flavor. It tastes like peanuts, but it doesn't have that, peanut butter just smack you in the face taste. So, that's interesting. I still have to say the apple is my favorite, probably because it's sweetest. So look at the total carbs on that. It's only so 24 grams of carbs and a bar of that. 3 grams of fiber in each one. So it's a pretty respectable snack. So, all right, I've meandered on long enough. I'd still say the apple's my favorite. It's the sweetest. Peanut butter followed by peanut butter. It's moist and it just has a hint of sweetness and sort of the fruit flavor. Doesn't like punch your lights out with peanut butter flavor. And the almond is probably the most muted in that it's very, it's kind of dry and the most neutral, I guess, of the three flavors. So, at any rate, I hope that was helpful. If it's not, please let me know what I should tell you about products like these, and I'll try to do better next time. But in any case, thanks for watching, and